Welcome everyone to the Merciful Metal channel. My name is Thomas, and as you might have picked up from the few previous videos, me and my girlfriend, we bought a new house last year. As you recognize, this is the old background record room that you recognize from pretty much all of my older videos. But like I said, the past few videos, you might have noticed a different background. That is the new house. There's still a lot of work to do, and right now we are starting to work on my room, which will be like my man cave, record room, whatever you want to call it. So right now I'm in my old house with all the stuff. It's still here. It's not in a new house yet because I think I've said it before in a video, it's basically still have a construction site, and I don't want these precious little records to get dirty, whatever. So first I want to finish the whole room before I move everything over, which will be quite a task, I think, moving over 700 records, including the furniture and everything. It will be a task. It's pretty damn dusty. It's pretty damn dusty. I don't think you can see it, but I'm barely here anymore. I kind of miss my records and be able to spin them. But starting off with like a empty canvas to make a new room all for myself, I'm very excited about it, and I want to take you guys with me through the process of building stuff. So you'll see the whole progress of the new, what will be, record room, eventually filling it up with all the pretty stuff again. So there's not a lot of video traffic on my channel lately, and that is the reason why I'm not buying a lot of records and I can't really show anything else because it's still here in my old house. So instead of just waiting, I thought it would be fun to take you guys along with the process of building a record room. So that will be probably, I don't know how this will go. I want to take you guys on the journey of the progress of the record room, involve you guys, so you can see how it all goes and builds up. I hope that's interesting for you guys. So without further ado, let's start building a record room, I guess. Yeah. So as you can see right here, we are starting with a completely empty and stripped down room. You can especially see it right well on the walls and the floor. There used to be some shitty carpet in there, and like 2 or 3 layers of old wallpaper. Very, like, you can see it's still there behind the heater. Very tedious 80s wallpaper. And we are going to start here. You see this black pipe, which is an asbestos pipe. We decided to just cover it with a wooden cover because of the municipal rules here. It takes a lot of time and especially money to remove it. So we rather just cover it with this wooden cover. And we know that asbestos has, a bad reputation, but as long as you don't do anything crazy with it, and we just decided to leave it there. It's not harming anyone, and maybe in the future we even want, perhaps, if we want a fireplace, we at least have a pipe for that. So we just decided to keep it there and build a cover around it. And after that, we started to do the walls. We decided to plaster them ourselves because hiring a professional is, well, very expensive, especially on our budget. We're pretty much doing everything ourselves, and it's not that bad of a job. Um, the only thing is, you will probably not get it as tight as a professional, but compared to the money you're saving by doing it yourselves, it's really worth it. And eventually, at the end of the plastering, what we wanted to do was sand the wall down ourselves, so making it a little smoother. You can see the difference right here. It's already night and day difference, but in a certain light you still see like the imperfections, and that stuff just goes through very quickly. So we had to buy a lot of those big ass fucking buckets. So here you can see the wall all plastered, and you can see some imperfections if you look at it in a certain light from a certain angle. Also, the wooden cover is now covered with plaster as well. It really blends in with the rest of the room, which is really nice. After that, we had to sand it down, but first I was going to lay down some boarding, if that is what you call it, boarding, right down the floor on the wall, putting it down or putting it up with like construction glue. I guess it's not really glue, but like some construction based. It's really tough stuff, but it really does the job. You just gotta baste it on, put some pressure on it, and like after a few seconds it already decently sticks on it. So you don't have to wait for like a few minutes for it to really stick. It sticks on the wall pretty quickly, which is nice. um, we did not have like a lot of fancy equipment, so we had to do a lot of it ourselves, a very cheap way. As you can see in a second, over here there's still a little gap in there from like what, 1 or 2 millimeters. It's pretty clear right now, but once we are going to finish it off, it all blends together very well. So imperfections like that are not a big problem. After this, like, we're going to finish it off with luting, the glue based whatever luting, I guess. Well, you see it in the footage. You know what this shit is. And that stuff really, really brings everything together, which is really nice. It's a really fun job to do. I don't mind it at all. Pretty much everything I don't really mind doing. It's a lot of fun, especially if everything comes together more and more. Here you see the dust after the walls are sanded down. It just creates a lot of dust, and it is very tedious to all like clean. Not only you gotta vacuum all the dust, which is already tedious itself, but also like clean the walls. It's just a messy job, but it is a way cheaper alternative for the professional job. So that was the first part of this video. You can see how this room got together pretty much from here on. We were going to do more decoration, but you will see that in the next video. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video to see this progress along the way. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.